Go.
Meow?
I was waiting for it. Welcome back to Fallout Broken Souls. It's been a week. And a few things. Andrea will be joining us later. So not right now, but she will be joining us. Dally's muted. Because
Has an owl.
And has an owl. What was the name of the owl again? It was
Sycamore.
Sycamore. It's a beautiful name.
And she's adorable. And so is the owl.
Yes. Sycamore says hi, and so does Dally. Dally's mute due to computer issues. So she will be emoting at us. That thankfully we have cam, so we can see that, and she will also be typing at us.
She can also bloop at us. Bloop 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 bloop.
Like that. I can't. What a warning! I can't look at the Skype streamy chat because there's 700 plus messages in that chat right now, and I can't go through them all at the moment. So that's a thing. So if anyone points something out in that chat that I need to know about, please tell me. With that, I believe last session we ended on the ship of ships, and the phrase "get away from my girlfriend" was finally said.
Finally.
I was wondering how long it would take. And Pulse may be having a breakdown at the moment. That is still up to question. Last session, though, to put into light of all of this, the party went to check out the Nuka plant, where they found a group of strangely religious Nuka addicts worshipping outside the plant. And then Claire became chosen.
I was the coke goddess.
Chosen. And she was brought into the factory and indoctrinated into the cult, where she met their leader, who gave her whatever she wanted, and she joined the cult. And things started going wrong, and the party sneakily broke into the factory, where they all started getting mind fucked with. Especially Pulse, who got her mind read, and then the illusion of Miss Blissey, or Princess Hoot Hoot, came in and kept telling her that she was a failure and a waste of time and a lot of other things. A lot of other nasty things. And Claire finally said, "Get the hell away from my girlfriend." And attempted to attack the fake Miss Blissey. This chat's awfully quiet.
Hi.
Hi.
Ew.
With Dally muted, Eli slightly zogging, Ellen just quiet in general, and Smarty just quiet in general. It's a very quiet stream.
And also Bucky not, well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. And so, outside of the factory, Thread convinced all of the Nuka-addicted cultists into believing she was a prophet of the Coke God, and convinced them all to piously pray within their own homes. And they bought it hook, line, and sinker. I don't know how, but they did. And
Of coke.
yeah. And then Sycamore slowly developing daily face. No, now Sycamore slowly developing the camera. No! And I believe we ended with Threnody and Clark attempting. Oh yeah, Claire got a shit ton of Coca-Cola, Nuka Cola, and put it in the court.
Like, all of it.
Out of it, yes. And then, Sycamore. And then, charging another camel, yeah. And then, I believe we left off with Threnody and Clark about to, profit this up with the Nuka addicted cultists.
I seem to recall Clark asking, so am I the over prophet or you're under prophet or are we just co-prophets? To which, whoa. Huh.
Whoa.
No one else heard that? I heard a diddle-diddle-dit, or...
I didn't hear it.
That was just you.
That is weird. I wonder what's going on.
I didn't read that as co-prophets. I read that as cop-prophets.
But anyways. Oh, I see. It was someone accidentally calling me on the Facebook call thingy. Anyways. So, yeah. That was what Clark was asking. And at first he was just like, co-prophets. Where was I going with that? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Clark wants to profit with Thren.
I thought he wanted to muffin.
I mean, don't you tell him what to do?
I don't know his life.
You don't know my life, bitch. Anyways, I don't know how to start.
Well, all of the people are in their homes, and you and Threnody are probably outside their homes.
Right.
I suspect Claire is busy with Pulse. Okay.
Oh, hold on, let me have a look.
Step 1, profit. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit.
But yeah, Clark.
Profit.
Okay, A+, Valley, A+.
Right, I know Dali's muted right now, so this kind of sucks, but honestly, at the moment, to start with, since Threnody started it, Clark would begin by following her lead.
I suspect Threnody goes to check on the Nuka addicts first. We need to talk to Emily. Oh, the one with the one with the baby. Yeah.
My God.
So
Yeah.
when you go to talk to her, you actually find she's like passed out. Like, not like she fell asleep, but like she's knocked out.
Huh. Clark is going to follow Threnody's lead on whatever you do with an unconscious person, since she's the medical person. Check on her.
She's alive. She's conscious. She's alive. She is unconscious though. She's breathing. All of her signs are normal, but she is unconscious.
Huh.
Also, I'm going to say that there's probably other people that lived in the same area, or at least the same house, and just very quickly checking on them. All the ones in this house are also passed out.
Weird. Clark is going to start trying to set everyone into a more comfortable position.
Okay.
While Dali writes what Thrinity's up to.
She's gonna end up writing a Bible by the end of this.
Honestly. Let's have a look.
Reposition, yes.
Recovery position, yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm sorry, you can't chew me out. You're muted.
Dali, unmute. Do it, Dali, do it.
That face. That face. Oh.
Ah. Victory.
Oh.
Uh,
Sort it!
Dally says Bad Hatter, no biscuit.
Okay.
I'm unclear which kind of biscuit she means, but either way, it's sad.
Cookie. It's a cookie. It's an American cookie.
Oh, right.
I know, but
It does bring up the question though, what kind of cookie?
Is it chocolate chip? I want chocolate chip.
Oreo.
because if it's a
No
raisin
kind. It's a
cookie-
no kind of biscuit.
God
So
damn
like
it.
no buttered biscuits, no chocolate chip cookies, no nothing.
No, we have chocolate chip cookies. They're chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, well,
That's
no.
just weird.
Speak English.
I am speaking English. You're speaking American.
That's the joke.
Speak the Queen's English.
Pip pip cheerio, Gov.
Speak the King's English, damn it.
God damn.
What ting?
Yeah.
It's Bing Bong o'clock, love.
Dali is asking if this is because the guy who was mind controlling them is dead, and I'm gonna agree that is an excellent question.
Specifically, not dead, got deaded.
Got deaded.
Got deaded.
Got
Oh, yes, if you don't know the awesome way that this asshat got killed, go listen to it. 'Cause
It's
it
pretty
deserves,
great.
it deserves to be listened to.
He's super dead.
He is so dead.
Oh, yeah.
He is like Jolene molecular destruction level dead.
Honestly.
He's like Julius Caesar dead.
Et tu, Brune?
He got stabbed.
At two, Claire. At two.
To Claire.
Yeah.
Happily that picture.
Thus falls dickhead.
Alan's back. You don't see any reason why they would all pass out, and it does seem kind of strange that they all passed out because after going from this building to another building, you quickly find that everyone's passed out.
Sadly, I cannot punch them back awake.
God
Slap,
damn
slap.
it, Eli.
Slap, slap, slap,
And-
slap.
And also,
That is
damn it,
not how
Jude,
you
because
CPR.
Our usual method ain't working.
oh my god. Yeah, Clark's just gonna look at Threnody and shrug uncertainly.
Science.
God damn it.
Science.
Oh,
Alright.
roll medical. Yeah,
Roll
sure.
med.
Also, I love the little drawing.
Bleh. Bleh. Did someone roll
Bloop, 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 bloop.
roll room? I think I have it saved though. Boop.
Bloop.
Yes, there it is.
Is Dali requesting a reroll, I assume?
That looks like a reroll request.
I believe that her circling her hand repeatedly indicates reroll.
See, that's the thing. I wasn't looking at the screen, so I didn't know she was moding like that. DM or pool? Pool? Okay. Is that okay with everyone else?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Also, someone link the rolls room, please.
And since it's from the pool, go ahead, Dally, go ahead and re-roll it. Claire's girlfriend.
Thank you very much, Shatter.
Wow, Dally. I mean,
Ouch!
look like
You
Dally waits.
can't take that, Hunter. You can't take that.
Fine. Re-roll it again.
Reroll from the pool.
Roll.
Re-roll.
And that-
There we go.
Bitch.
Now we're talking.
That's what happened last time too. You rolled a nat 1 and then you re-rolled into an 18 plus 12. Damn. So medically speaking, there's nothing wrong with these people. Oh, excuse me. Medically speaking, there's nothing physically wrong with these people. The only thing that could happen is something like mentally that made them pass out. And considering that so many people are pass out at the same time,
There's a direct connection there. I mean,
there was most likely
correlation at least.
there's most likely
Dally.
bleh. Bleh.
Bleh. I don't say blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Are they well fed?
Dracula don't suck. He's scrape and lick.
Scraping leg.
Are they well fed?
No, they are not.
Okay. Could
They
it
actually
be that all they've been going on is willpower?
willpower, mind control, and very, very, very small amounts of food.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
Would there
just,
be any
just enough to keep
animal-
them alive, but not enough to really help.
Would there be any
They need it.
animals out in the city like this?
That are trying that wouldn't eat us instead of vice versa.
If they try, we can kill it.
Are
They
you?
don't try,
Are,
we're still going to kill it.
are you gonna go hunting?
That's what Jude's thought would be, although Jude's not really here.
Where's Jude?
Somewhere, I don't know.
Okay.
A location.
Yeah. I just didn't... I know Jude's not specifically here, so I didn't want to just force them in.
Not specifically in this building. That's fair. I don't recall whether or not Andrea has the ability to hunt.
Seems like
I don't have an ability to hunt, but Jude has definitely, at the very least, killed a cow and cut it up before, and
Oh yeah, but like
knows how to kill things.
the beast tamer / one of the branches has an ability that specifically allows her to scavenge enough food to feed X amount of people. And I can't recall if she has that ability or not. So she can literally go, oh yeah, and scavenge a building or like find something to eat for these people.
I'm sorry, I know it's bad timing, but I'm gonna go take some Tylenol real quick. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Okay.
You could also go into the ruins, shout really loudly, and then shoot whatever comes at us.
I mean,
Might end up with a good amount of long pork if we're not careful about that.
Do you want to go looking for a wild animal to kill?
Jude would want to do so.
Okay.
But Jude will suggest that when the issue of malnutrition is brought up to them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, only really Threnody knows all this.
And Bucky.
Yes, Bucky also knows it.
Go and get pulse.
Ren, it gets hit. There we go, yep.
Yay.
I was thinking fail for science. I can read, I'm an intelligent human.
Yes, you are, love. Yes, you
You
are.
are.
We love you.
Okay, Pulse is probably in the cart.
It's your scene, New Ellen. Now, Ellen.
Yay. I assume she's informed, and then Pulse thinks a bit and asks, "Do we have anything we could plant or something like that?"
Define plant, like plant or plant explosive.
I'm back, by the way.
Like plant.
I don't think we have seeds now.
I'm thinking long term.
Unfortunately, thinking long term can be a bit tricky in the wasteland.
Yeah. Also, it does bring up the same issue that we had with Gideon City. That long term, yes, it'll help, but we kind of need something short term.
Yeah. I was gonna get to that, but do we have anything?
We have guns, and there are animals.
And Oswin's
don't.
player is not here right now.
It's the perfect combination.
Yeah, so you can just wild animal dead.
Well, okay. Science.
Your settlers do not have enough food.
I don't think I can find a science solution to this right now. Maybe we can give all our food and hunt some stuff. I don't know how we could do that.
We find a wild animal and we put bullets in it until it stops moving.
Thank you, Claire.
You are welcome.
Jude will say, I mean, I'd be 10,000% down with that. I know how to cut and dress a cow, at least. I know a wild animal's gonna be different, but same basic principle.
I guess we could do that.
Get all the skin parts off, pull all the muscle parts into strips, make meat.
What does Clark have to
Okay.
say about this? Little drawing of Oswin. No!
Oh no.
The power
Clark,
of Oswin would be covered by Daddy's sketchbook.
Clark, he's perfectly willing to help out these people any way he can, but he doesn't personally really have anything to add.
Okay.
Clark, was you ever so high that you didn't eat for a long time?
All the time.
Yeah, that would explain a lot. How'd you recover from that?
I have no idea.
Eating.
That's fair enough.
I just love that. Have you ever been so high? And Clark's
Have you
Yes.
just like, duh.
Yes. Have you ever been so high as to even you don't know where you are now?
That sentence gave me a headache.
Just want to know how to medic this. Roll medical.
I'm sure she could find a way to
Really?
set them up.
Really, man? Wow, this is.
Do we still have rerolls in the pool?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
I'd go one for that.
we've only used one this session.
I mean, I'm up for using one.
I'd be alright with that, but it's up to Dally and all y'all. Dally seems to be nodding, I think.
Then go ahead and reroll it. 30. Wow,
Yay.
that 19. There's no in between today. It's just straight up just absolute worst end of the spectrum or nearly net 20s. 31. Okay, so you know the number one, because you've probably dealt with people that have been addicted so long to stuff that they haven't eaten. Threnody knows that the best option is to, one, get them unaddicted from the thing that they're addicted. That's the number one concern, because even if you feed them and bring them back to normal health, it's just going to happen again if they're addicted, because they're going to fall into the exact same habits. Secondly, you want to start feeding them, but you want to start with small, nutritious meals. Small, nutritious meals that would give them enough of the vitamins they need to survive and slowly increase the amount they eat over time.
That sounds very reasonable. What are we going to do instead?
Shove meat down their throats until they stop being hungry.
It's up to y'all.
Thoughtful Eli noises.
Ooh, I love those noises. I mean, they're not the only noises I love, but I do love those noises.
You tease.
Ellen says give them almost all our food for the vitamins we can't get from meat. The issue is most of the vitamins in this case would actually come from vitamin supplements. Because they're so low on
Which we
them.
do not have.
Yeah, we
Dally,
don't have.
Threnody might have a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, you
We
need to
know
get
of
them.
Nuka-Cola.
Yeah, that's another thing. Threnody might have some vitamins on her, just for like the group generally. But vitamins
what's the,
are a relatively rare thing.
Would the addictive materials in Nuka-Cola be affected by cooking them?
We could get them to like set up a trade somewhere.
Well, no, you
Find
see,
old hospital
Find all
/ what's the other part?
move it to
/ pharmacy.
the
Okay.
left a little pharmacy.
Just get them to trade Nuka-Cola for actual food.
I remember I remind you what happened to you last time you went to a hospital.
Mr. Bubbles.
It's fine.
Bubbles wants you clean.
Okay, but
You're zagging. And now you're gone.
oh, shut up.
Eli,
Hello, can you all hear me?
I can hear you
Yes.
now.
Okay, cool. The reason I bring up the issue of cooking it out is because, well, psychological addiction can be a thing, and it might be best to wean them off not only the drink itself, but the act of drinking.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's bad Zog, but I know what he's saying.
Got the general message.
Yeah, having
So,
to keep drinking Nuka-Cola without the
Dude's
addictive parts.
first thought would be just sort of them Coca-Cola they know without what? Oh Christ!
You seem back now.
For the weaning,
Never mind.
that's a good idea too, but that wasn't my actual thought. My actual thought was for the weaning off process, so that like they can drink without drinking it, kind of behavior again. Cook it into their food somehow.
Okay.
But that's just a thought.
Well, there are Nuka cured meats and Nuka cooked food.
Yeah, and like Bucky said in the chat, so it'd be kind of like medication that fucks with how your body processes nicotine while you keep... Oh, that's for the other idea.
So basically,
Yada, yada, yada.
weed them off of it psychologically first.
Sorta, kinda. But that's just Jude's thought.
Yeah. Dally's asking if this is more like a nicotine patch. And I think Eli's out.
Oh, nicotine gum.
Yeah. Probably something that still gives nicotine, but slowly reduces the amount while keeping you from actually doing the physical thing. Nuka gum. Well, that's got to be a thing now. Claire,
Can I make that?
Probably is.
you also found Nuka gum in the factory.
Okay, I don't need to make it. Good.
You don't find very much. It was a short-lived product that didn't actually sell because they never put it out on the free market. It was in the testing phases, and they found some questionable side effects, which they were totally perfectly fine with using, but they just had to make the PR sound good, and they were trying to figure out how to do that.
It's
So,
It kind of reminds me of like that one thing in New Vegas where they're or was it 3? I can't remember, but either way, they're just like, no, we're burying the radioactive barrels isn't a bad thing. The side effects you're experiencing are purely psychological.
Nuka gum. It turns your teeth really interesting colors instead of just boring old white.
also does it with your gum, throat, and stomach. Though you can't see those. It does that. That's actually probably what they like a side effect that's the side effect, and that's probably the PR thing they were going with was it changes your teeth interesting colors.
Reminder.
It nukes your gums.
Reminder that last session Clark made a face and said, "I don't like quantum. It makes my pee glow."
Yeah, that is true. Which was a selling point actually for quantum. Yeah, it was a selling point. Yeah, that was one of the selling points. So literally, they were okay with the side effects, knew full well about the side effects, and they were just trying to spin the PR to make it sound awesome.
They're trying to get it was for the kids to drink more quantum. Drink quantum, it'll make your pee glow.
Yeah. So, the issue is because Daddy has a thing. Daddy has a thing. What is it? It's a Nuka
gum.
Damn it!
Kelly, you're so good.
You know what? Screw it. You found like a little side room where people were like trying to like brainstorm ideas of how to sell this gum to people, and there was this like
mascot
of mascots, and that was one of them. There was even like a little team that they were gonna have, but the issue is
Dally, you are now in marketing.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's terrible, isn't it, Dally? Marketing sucks. There's nothing worse than realizing the amount of shit that you deal with every day and realize you're being so manipulated than working in marketing.
Well, that's awkward.
Sad.
Because I kind of just got called back for a job.
Kind of marketing. If it's the marketing of like, you know, we got to figure out the advertisement and the jingles and everything else. You realize how much psychology goes into manipulating the advertisers.
Hold on. I got Spurs, that jingle, jangle, jingle.
I don't know what Dally's miming at me, but it seems very frantic.
Well, I think she was dancing to Jingle, Jangle, Jingle.
No, before that.
Yeah.
Oh, before that, yes.
You eating is very good. Yes, Ellen, that is objectively true for you.
Put the nourishment in your face hole.
Oh, we like marketing? Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
marketing's a big thing over here.
Really? It's interesting.
Why?
Oh, marketing might work. That's the thing, though. Like, there's different departments in marketing. If it's like you're trying to talk with like big companies to buy a product and then sell it to other people, that's still marketing, but that's different marketing. But like if your job is to figure out jingles and advertising campaigns, you know, and so there's different parts of marketing.
Then how come so much of it sucks?
Well, you you're working for a big company in general, so
Thanks, guys.
yeah,
Gotta
fucking
eat.
great. We're only half joking.
Only half.
I'm
Stop
sure
sabotaging.
marketing that you made it. I once made a bunch of what's the word? Things
Sally,
for
what are you doing?
not ads, but public service announcements for Safe Harbor for the X-ray radio that I used to work at.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was super fun. Technically marketing, but for a good cause.
Yeah,
Letting
so-
people swear on the radio.
So there's good things that come from marketing. It's just that, with anything with a big company, there are
Oh my
parts
god,
that
Deli. Did you,
stops at what?
like oh wait, that was something Aether posted.
Nuka gum.
The Nuka gum.
What was something that?
Yeah, hold
Nuka
on.
gum. It's actually a thing.
Because I can't. Oh, really?
Stream chat.
Let open image, new tab. I'll link it in the.
Yeah,
in
because
the
I can't look at the Google Streamy chat, and I don't have Hitbox
Here.
open.
Here it is. Look at that shit.
Nuka
Fucking-
shit.
What? What? That's an actual thing? Is that a fan made thing, or is that an actual thing?
Probably fan made is my guess, but
Yeah, it looks fan made. It looks fan made, but good.
Oh.
I know there's bubble gum. There is bubble gum.
oh, credit actually goes to Jury. My bad. I
Oh.
wasn't looking back far enough.
Joey made it?
No,
Jury found it.
found it.
Oh, Joey found it. Okay.
But,
Yeah, it
but,
looks like a fan thing, but it looks good. I know there's bubble gum, but I don't think there's Nuka bubble gum. Well, that's good to know.
Nuka chew, it's good for you. It tastes like crap and the consistency of glue.
I think marketing would enjoy the first half, but would questionably enjoy the second.
They're still workshopping it.
Like the second one's like, that is objectively true, but we can't sell that. I like where you're going though. Keep on track. That's good.
It's just on
Glows in the dark
whiteboard.
and tastes like glows in the dark and tastes like glue.
It's better than their first option.
You just objectively get slightly better, and eventually they're like, "Fine, we'll use that one."
They've just got they've just got that written on the whiteboard, and the second half is just circled, and it's got still
You-
workshopping.
Yeah. That's actually how people get away with things like that. Is like
the door in the face method.
the door in the face method. Which was that?
The door in the face method is like basically you go up to a rich dude and you're like, "Oh, can I borrow $1 million?" And he's just like, "Fuck no."
May I have a small loan of $1 million?
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, you go up to a rich dude and you ask, "Can I have $1 million?" And they're like, "Fuck no." But then you're like, "Oh, well, can I borrow your car?" Then they're more likely to, like, when you go up to them with an incredibly ridiculous request that they're almost guaranteed to deny, then they're more likely to grant your second smaller request, which is what you actually wanted all along.
Okay, so that's what that's called. I've also heard it called buying the farm method. No,
Yeah.
sorry, buying
Has
the farm
different connotations.
Yeah, but the way I've heard it was it was a thing of, if you want to buy the horse and cart from a farmer, you don't ask him for the cart, you ask for the farm first, and when he says no, you're like, okay, what about the cart and the horse? But I know like people in cartoons do it all the time. That's why they get away with certain things. Like in Adventure Time, there's a opening title card where you see the skeleton of the two main characters. The only reason they got away with that was the original title card was far, far worse, and they went, no, you can't do that. And they're like, okay, cool. We have this other one, and they went, yeah, okay, that's good. Go ahead and go with that one.
That is how the line fingerprints got into the Animaniacs.
Okay, guys, we totally want this line, so we need to
That
come
makes
up with
me
the
so
farm-
happy.
Yeah, we need to come up with the line way, way worse.
I actually think that was one of the ones where that was actually a line that was meant to be removed, but to hide another, but the censors didn't notice.
There's a lot of things in the Animaniacs that should have been removed that weren't.
If you don't have the connotation of this is the joke, And with the slight visual cue from the show, it's quite easy to actually miss that joke.
I don't think so.
Because they specifically don't say the prince, as in like the person prince.
It was an adult joke in a kid's show that kids won't get, but the adults will.
But they don't specifically say the name Prince. They don't even make reference to the fact that he's in the shot. If you just look at it dialogue-wise, it's look for Prince. Found him. No, fingerprints. Oh, okay. And it's like, okay, what kind of prints are they talking about? I don't get this joke, but whatever.
It's the visual cue.
Yeah, it's the visual cue that helps sell that joke. So that could also be it.
What was I saying? Something.
But I do like the idea of that was the joke that they put in to slide in the slightly worse joke under the radar, and no one caught it. I love that though.
Yeah.
This is the bad one.
Another example of something like that was, what was it? Oh yeah, Yakko, can you conjugate? Goodness, no, I've never even kissed a girl. You can't. No, come on, Yakko, conjugate with me. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. He does that 3 times in that episode.
Yep.
Oh. What is this? Oh. Pikachu? Oh no.
That is adorable.
Wait, question. Why does that exist in the Pokemon world? That is...
It does now.
Has
Pikachu,
to.
it's electric.
Yeah, it's shocking. It's shocking how delicious it is.
Guys, you notice I go, it does now. Welcome to New Ore.
Yeah. Because new... Oh, wait. Bucky, come on, canon, please. Because Fallout New Ore is half Fallout, half Pokemon. So it's basically Pokemon meets company. So I guarantee you there was some company that went, we need to sell chewing gum. What is it? Pikachu. Raise.
Give that man a raise.
This man, I like it.
There's a nicotine gum version called Raichu.
We gotta branch out.
God.
Oh.
You say that like I'm not amazing.
it's beautiful.
Nelly, no!
Come back. I want to see your face.
I'll be played by the Blue Hood.
Oh my god, Dahlia is so cute.
He is,
right?
Adorable.
Now I made her hide again! Ah!
Adorable.
You can't hide your cute, Dally.
Dally, how are you going to communicate with us? If you can't talk and you can't see, how can you type and or communicate with us?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Her owl seems to be maybe killing her.
Ah, God!
There is no Dally anymore, only Sycamore.
Dally, you okay?
She doesn't look okay.
Dally, are you okay? Yes, I am fine. I am Dally. Oh, God! I wasn't actually surprised, but I just love the idea that this Sycamore is like terrifying. It's, oh, jeez!
Fear the fluffy.
I know.
Yes, I am the Dally.
I am the Dally. Is Sycamore...
You just hear this hissing owl voice go, yes, I am Dally.
Dally. Is Sycamore a gentleman or a woman? Or ambiguous?
A girl.
Girl? Okay. Okay. Oh god, that makes it even funnier too of the voice of, yes, this is Dally.
Just a stereotypical demon voice.
Can you imagine the stereotypical demon voice, but it's like super high pitched?
Oh, and then like the owl does a shining impression where it's like, Dally isn't here right now.
But it also does the head turn thing, but we're like, it's an owl. It's not that impressive.
It's an owl.
all roll and no
Comes
play
off
makes
The other, okay, now that's
all
cool,
roll
but-
and no play makes Jack a min-maxer.
Did you just make that up?
Yes.
Please link that to out of core context, out of context quotes.
Yeah, I'm submitting that shit.
All roll no play makes Jack a min.
I am submitting that shit right now.
Oh dear.
Oh my god! If that pops up, please tell me and link it because I don't check them out all that often.
Same.
Oh god, that
Currently actually in the process of submitting it.
yeah, that was beautiful.
Aw, thank you, babe.
I mean, so are you, but that was great. Dolly, what happened? You just like, brah. It looks like you looked at Sycamore.
She was conversing with Sycamore earlier.
Yeah, I actually saw she was talking to Sycamore. I'm not sure what she was saying. She's probably apologizing for us.
Something accidentally opened.
Okay. Sycamore, stop touching keys. Dolly needs a stream.
Sycamore has taken over the keyboard.
No! Oh, Sycamore, don't run away! We
There
love
is no
you.
Dally, there is only Sycamore.
Also love Dolly. Sycamore's all like, BAM!
We all secretly,
This
we
wing-
all knew,
It's like, yeah!
we all knew that secretly Dally was just a bunch of plushy owls in a stack.
Honestly.
Sycamore is just Dally's angel bunny.
Aww. Yes.
That's really terrifying because we're playing a Fallout game.
Why would Angel Bunny be terrifying in Fallout?
Have you not read Fallout Equestria?
I have not.
Oh, Death Bunny is
Oh.
terrifying.
Oh dear.
Death Bunny is known as Death Bunny in the Fallout Equestria universe.
It's basically the rabbit from Monty Python.
Yeah, this bunny was so terrifying he made his own form of martial arts, and the entire zebra nation was terrified of Death Bunny.
That raises so many questions. But anyway.
He was also a chemist, and he made drugs.
Oh god damn it.
He basically made the world equivalent of Super Psycho. Andrea!
Andrea, get us
One
back
second.
on track.
Damn it, now we can't kill animals indiscriminately like we
We're
were
still
planning.
killing animals indiscriminately. There's nothing stopping me. There was never anything stopping me.
Good. Andrea, you there?
I said 1 second.
Okay. To get slightly back on track, Dally, because you rolled so amazing, you know that it's probably not the best idea to try and treat these people. Okay, so there's several things that go into this. To treat them here, because you are on
Nuka
as you
Cola
point-
plant.
you are right next to a Nuka Cola plant, which is their main vice. You also, getting them to wean off of Nuka Cola is a long process, months. And as you've pointed out, and kind of why you're on a roll is you're on a time scale. Even if it is just self-imposed, you are on a time scale. So you need to put these people somewhere that they're not going to have ready access. Smarty, I believe there's a little scratching.
I wasn't moving.
That's
Huh.
Well,
weird.
I was, but I was yawning, so.
There's like a weird scratching. It's gone now. Huh. Did you mute?
Yes.
Ah, that explains it. That's weird. There's like a weird scratching, like it's gently moving over fabric.
Yeah, no, I was yawning, that's why.
It's still happening though.
Yeah.
Moving now.
Oh.
Hmm,
Bizarre.
Weird.
Hey, Andrea.
Hi. I realized
to
I
see
forgot to level.
Good
Ah.
job.
Oh well.
I also forgot to finish the branches. There,
So it works
Smarty,
out fine, huh?
yeah, there was something like it is still scratchy.
My levels are finished though. Hello?
Submitted, by the way, to D&D out of context.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
Smarty's typing something.
What was submitted to out of context?
Oh, it was beautiful.
Eli, do it again. Do it again.
All roll and no play makes Jack a min-maxer.
Yeah, it was on the spot. On the spot, apparently, it was beautiful.
Oh god, I'll be right back. I'm getting sick again.
Yeah. So you don't have months to decontaminate these people, and also more likely deprogram these people, because they were being subtly mind controlled by an eldritch creature here. So you don't have that time, or that. I mean, there's like a couple dozen people here. That's you maybe too many for the lot of you. So you need to find you need to have a place where they can go, that there's enough people to watch them, and they know they know what their issue is and kind of how to deal with them.
My first thought is get them fed, get them food, and then give them a map to the Chandri, but that's just off the top of my head.
Dali, the closest, yeah, that is a good idea. The issue is the Chandri's a bit far away.
Dali's, we can't hear you, but...
She asked if someone can check the map. I am on it.
Yeah.
Alright.
The closest people actually would be the, yeah, it is a bit of a distance. Some of them may not make the trip. The closest people, though, that you know of, that isn't the Maxims, because the Maxims are surprisingly close, is the Order of the Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
Which...
Also,
definitely
you can
needs
read
to-
lips. That's kind of impressive.
No, she typed it.
So she typed
No,
it.
she-
Oh. How
I'm
did
not that. I'm not. No.
Yeah.
No, my chat was behind.
Ah.
That
Oh, fuck.
explains it.
I'm not that good either. I can slightly read lips, but I'm not that good either. Yeah, you also sent that ghoul there. Well, what's wrong, Bucky? Oh, okay.
Get a bucket.
Yeah, so the closest people are, oh no. The closest people are the Order of the Sacred Flame.
Ring ring.
Ring ring.
Hello?
Hey, can I get Ezekiel?
Oh, you're actually calling.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
cool.
Post is actually saying ring ring into the
I
radio.
was just sitting there going, ring, ring.
Into the radio.
The issue is like, so eventually, like, someone you can just kind of click. Hello.
What?
Hey, this the Order of the Sacred Flame?
Yes.
No, this
Right.
is Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
So we have a bunch of people who might starve to death in here in the further into the city. And who are also addicted to Nuka Cola. Could we get some help?
Let me get the boss.
Thank you.
I was about to say, this sounds nothing like Father Ezekiel.
No, God, no. This sounds nothing like Father Ezekiel. This younger person, definitely younger person, goes off, and there's a lot of there's a lot of waiting. And eventually, Father Ezekiel picks up and goes, "What? Who is this?"
It's Boss.
Oh. Okay. I'm told you have a lot of people. What?
Yep.
Can I get details here?
Yeah.
There's a
I'll
cult.
also give the exact coordinates and tell about the fog wall and the spooky stuff.
Okay.
And the spooky stuff.
Yes, we
The
know about the
spoopy
fog
stuff.
wall. We know about the fog wall.
Yeah.
You go
Okay.
through the fog wall, and then you head
Yeah,
towards
right next to the Nuka Cola factory. There's
Wait, y'all know about the fog wall? I don't suppose y'all encountered any asshole ghosts in there, did you?
There's a lot of weird shit in the fog wall.
There is a lot of weird shit in the fog wall.
Yes. And Ezekiel lets you lets you go through all of this, and then eventually goes, "Yes, thank you for the exact directions to the location, but I meant more the details on what is going on."
We found a
Okay.
cult. There's a cult that's basically worshipping Nuka Cola, and they need to not do that. Well, technically they were worshipping Nuka Cola until I arrived, and now they're worshipping me. But, yeah, they need to stop doing that.
To be more specific, they're addicted to Nuka Cola, and they've just recently, or just now, been released from mind control from one of those.
Oh, one of the
goat
goats.
thingies.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you killed one?
Yeah,
we killed one.
Must be young.
It was
super
a pretty
murdered it.
horrible experience.
It is in pieces on fire and probably melting in acid.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure I did it myself.
Just double check on it, just to be sure. Must have been a youngin' if you took care of it.
Don't let that thing escape.
Look,
Yeah, right
honestly, if you, well,
Please.
just to be safe, you know, honestly, if it wasn't a youngin', you probably wouldn't actually be talking to me. So it's probably good.
I mean, I could just drop a Nuka Cola vat on it or something.
We could
It
blow
might not
up.
be there, is what I'm saying. We've had issues with them before.
Claire, could you run check?
I will
Now
go
run checker.
Thank you.
Oh, these little chibis are so adorable.
Okay.
Look, you saying these are occult addicts. I'm not running a babysitting service here. They are going to
No.
have to end up pulling their own weight.
Yeah.
That's how you get them
To be
unaddicted.
fair, they don't have a lot of weight to pull right now.
Yeah.
That's a
kind
piece
of
paper.
half starved to death. I'm
I'm
sure
not-
they can. I'm sure they can work if they get some land to work with. But kind of need to be pulled out of the ditch right now.
I don't know if we can do it.
Would you be able?
Yeah.
Maybe you can't do it forever, but would you be able to like escort them to one of the other, like the Chandri or the followers of the Apocalypse or something like that, and just keep the ones that turn out to be, I don't know, competent?
Look, I ain't got the resources to come and get them. I ain't got the resources. I ain't barely got the resources to keep the people here that I got.
Fuck.
Dicks.
What
We ain't-
resources do you need?
Look, we ain't being funded by the Brotherhood anymore. Last guy stopped coming around when the whole shit hit the fan.
Wait, y'all was being funded by the Brotherhood?
Yes.
We knew this, didn't
We
we?
knew that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was probably zarging for that. Sorry.
Yeah, no, the Brotherhood would give them ammunition, weapons, and food and medical supplies in return for first pick of the technologies the Brotherhood uncovers by pushing further and further into the ruins. The issue was that relationship was strained in the first place because Brotherhood hasn't pushed into the ruins in years. So, and when the order basically just ended, the Brotherhood went, yeah, let's not send anything else to them. because but to them the order was gone.
Here's Oswin's idea. We quickly get the part for Trick and Red, then we hurry, grab these guys, and get them to the order.
Can we protect all of them?
Might be a little
Hard
difficult.
To say.
Yeah, it might be a little difficult, but you could probably do it. The only issue is that's a large group of people moving through very, very dangerous area. You might get attacked a couple of times. But it is better than just sending them off on their own, because they probably won't make it.
Another problem is that even though we just got a bunch of stuff from a crashed spaceship, we can't really put a lot of that on the market, because then, Lazarus will pick it up.
Well, also they're incredibly rare and probably don't really have an equivalent price market. So it would be really weird. It'd be best if you just use that materials and whatnot, which I still haven't written up the list. I really should.
Jude will suggest giving it to Lil Red and Trick, because Jude's a little,
Of course.
Either that or we give it to Ditz.
The only...
Threaten could stay with the objectives in the ruins. Jude would object to that idea, but it's an understandable one.
It is.
Dally, I remind you, this Threaten might come up with this idea too, is you are one of the sole reasons these people are still alive, and the ruins are incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
This group, if it wasn't for Threnody, several of the people in this group would not be kicking around at the moment. I mean, these people have survived this long in this little ass shanty town. They might be able to survive a bit longer. I mean, their addiction's not going to be helped at all. But it's up to y'all. Okay, so here's my thing, right? Is in game, this is all like perfectly fine, and even Andrea's idea of quickly grab that item and then swing back around and grab these people on the way out. But then you're leaving the ruins, and I have so many things for you in the ruins.
Aww. Well, we still need to do something with these people. We have chronic hero syndrome. We're not going to not deal with this.
Yeah.
Hedda, how far is Pulse with the robot, with the MX Handy?
You're pretty far. What are you wanting to do with it?
I'm thinking leaving it behind just for safety.
And maybe take care of
guard them.
Okay. Roll me science.
Yep.
Your massive science score.
My massive science score. Be careful, Pulse might be compensating for something.
Pulse Knight, the science.
How'd you roll a D100?
Ah, damn it. Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm out of it.
It's okay, Ellen. Wow. I mean, you still roll an 18.
So there is a thing. I don't know if Pulse's Vault really has the resources. They need resources as well. That's why they opened. They might be able to take care of them. Didn't the Order of the Sacred Flame
Dally meant
basically
that
construct all the most combat ready people?
They took 200 of them.
Yeah.
The Order of the Sacred Flame took 200 members of Apostles' Vault to train them in surviving the wasteland. And you're not sure how that's going either.
No.
according to the order, they're actually really good, if I remember correctly.
They are surprisingly better than the most of the mooks that they have, but not 100% better. Statistically, I believe the normal turnover rate is 40% of the people they get are actually able to withstand the training and become full-fledged members. I believe I put at this rate it's 60% for the vault.
Okay. Hatter, if you Dally says, Hatter, if you want us to stay in the ruins, you need to throw us a bone. Is there someone we're missing?
I don't believe so.
We also got that letter.
Yeah, you do have that letter. You still have Candy Core that you have to get to.
I, out of character, would like to go to the Demon's Pit thing because out of character reasons, but I've got no reason to go in character.
No, the Court of Demons, you totally have a reason because that's where you have to drop off the letter.
Right, never mind.
Damn, should I do it? Should I do it?
Do what?
Do what?
Spend a wish.
Oh.
I don't know, that's up to you. I mean, I wouldn't, but that's up to you.
Yeah, it's not really something we need to get Steve involved in.
We've got 2 wishes left. Let's keep that in mind.
I mean, Dally asks, would they survive by themselves long enough for us to do Candy Core and the Court? They've survived long enough as is by themselves. And if you're leaving behind the Mr. Handy to help take care of them and guard them, they would probably survive a decent amount of time. And, I mean, now the Order knows about them. If you ask around, because the Order, the Chandri, the followers, Miss Cherries, all these people, they aren't just separate entities anymore. A lot of you are kind of connecting all of them. So if you I don't know, the Order's running out of supplies, but if the Chandri sends some of their extra supplies to the Order, and Miss Cherries, because she has a lot of supplies now, because everyone's spending stuff there, you might be able to arrange deals between a lot of them, and you might be able to get some people to go from one of those locations through the Order into the Nuka plant and then back.
The problem is, most of them don't have many foot soldiers. We are their foot soldiers.
The Order does. They just need supplies.
They have they have more foot soldiers than you guys, but they don't have an army. They don't. Father Ezekiel will tell you this because he's still technically on the line. They don't have that many people, actually. They have about 150 people of the vault that's left, because the other 50 have dropped out. They have about 20 to 30 people that they were able to round up when they all left, but that's about it. And they don't really have the supplies because that's a couple of days trip. They don't really have the supplies to send a bunch of people into the ruins right now with food and whatnot to make it all the way there, and then with enough food to get all of these people to survive long enough to get back to the Order.
So,
and then they don't have the.
What you're saying is that we need Team Charisma to call up all of the people.
Team Charisma.
Did somebody say Team Charisma?
We need to pull all the favors.
All of the people get together, get some supplies to the Order, and get these people out.
Did somebody say Team Charisma?
Unfortunately, yes.
Clark, put your pants back on.
Look at it this way. Miss Cherry likes you people. Not you people, you guys. Miss Cherry likes you guys, and likes to consider you a friend, and is possibly willing to do a couple of small favors for you. And if you're willing to reimburse her for certain things, bigger favors for you, one of you is literally a leader of the Chandri.
How could we reimburse her?
It depends. I mean,
with Oswald's permission, Clark could.
No, she has plenty of that already. she has people
But Clark is very good.
clamoring at her door. But you did just loot an entire spaceship, which includes the a lot of the metal, which is unusual, different kinds of metals, a couple of space blasters, and a couple of fusion cores, and things like that. Fusion cores alone are probably worth a pretty penny.
Would that be something Miss Cherry would be into?
She has a couple of fusion cores because one, she has to run her hotel on something, and two, she can trade them for large supply trades, like massive medical dump.
Quotes, supply trades.
Yeah, I mean, she could probably trade in a fusion core for a bunch of slaves and then free them all, because that's a thing she does.
It's Cherry's good people.
So, Dahlia, you okay?
I'd be up for that.
He needs a slap.
Aw, poor sleepy Dally.
Careful, if you stay sleepy, I might snuggle you. So yeah, you have options here. Remember, you're not just. Oh no.
No.
Clark, we have options, and Clark votes Team Charisma.
Yeah, you have connections now, and you can start using them to really start pulling strings.
Yeah.
And considering this is kind of like not the end game, but the last half area of the game, it might be best to start thinking about ways you can tie things together.
The settlement needs your help.
Oh,
Settlement
God
needs help.
damn it, Jarvie.
Put it on your map.
Bing. Settlement needs your help.
I've marked it on your map.
Ugh.
Okay. Can we just say Clark does that?
What does Clark want to do?
Clark pulls the strings.
I mean,
pulls other things.
What?
Oh my God, Ellen.
No, I got a lot of money that way, but it turns out barging into bathrooms and asking to check people's junk and then asking for money for it is technically prostitution.
Well, okay.
Long story, Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
I'm up for spending some loot on that.
So, what's the full-on plan here? You have connections, you have supplies. Also, a bunch of these people know who you are, so you could probably just be like, future favor?
It's time to play favor round robin.
Like,
also, Dally, you look just like a little bit like an evil villain stroking your cat.
it's an owl,
It's an owl.
which is slightly more intimidating now that I think about it.
It's just so cute.
Because I feel like, if you had a really large owl and the villain was just stroking the owl could be like, you could just be like,
Dally's
now.
doing
And
a
then,
thing.
Dally!
The owl.
1 minute she's doing a thing.
Yeah.
There was probably some sort of sound or something because she looked away.
yeah.
The owl is the evil genius.
Oh my god! But can you imagine, an evil genius, and he's slowly stroking the owl, but instead of a cat who he just tosses to the side, he could just snap his finger. The owl is flies across the room and attacks the hero.
The owl just snaps its head around and just stares at you.
Hoot hoot, motherfucker.
Hoot hoot, motherfucker!
You fucking what, mate?
Just an owl, just 180-degree headset. You fucking what, mate?
I'll eat you like a rat and then cough up your bones and giblets.
Giblets. So yes, you have connections. And you don't have to RP it, but I do need to know what you're doing.
Well, crap.
Everyone good with half Miss Cherry, half Chandra?
Yeah,
probably
that
good.
sounds-
Ah!
You are so fucking cute.
Deli, you are the other half of Team Charisma. What does Threnody think we should do?
I mean, because you do still technically have the Empire. You could probably talk with Belisarius, and maybe grab a couple of men. But that's more of a, you need to have a definitive, like, you do this for us, we'll give this to you, or do this for you right away.
I'm sure I can pull a favor.
I think Threnody can make an offer there.
Belisarius, you do this and I'll suck your dick.
But Betty, it's the other way around, though. It's like, hey, Belisarius, can you send a couple of men down to the Nuka plant in the ruins? Why would I do that? Because otherwise you'll be sleeping on the couch tonight? Damn it!
Also, Dally, you know that's something Threnody would totally do.
Not necessarily.
Fair. Sorry, I'm just being a dick.
I feel like she would jokingly do the couch thing.
Okay, yes, that's true.
Oh, no.
Aw.
Clark, maybe. Threnody,
yeah. Clark totally would.
Oh, yeah.
Clark would.
Clark would do it.
With Osmond's permission, Clark would.
Clark, if Osmond didn't play into the thing, he would, like, totally be like, he would say it jokingly, not jokingly, he would say it, and when everyone looks at him, he goes, I'm joking! But for real, I would.
I'm joking, but seriously.
Seriously, I would. Threnody can make deals with the Chandri and the Empire, and Threnody basically is in charge of the Chandri, because as long as you can explain it to Wendy and Teddy, they're basically going to, like, do what you ask, because they know.
Defer to you, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty loyal to you, and basically they'll understand. And the Chandri is basically, kind of your thing. The Order, knows you're good for it, but they can't really do anything otherwise. You
having a giggle, mate?
I bet you're fucking idiot. It's right on my mouth.
So Threnody will.
Seal.
Ellen, you have a seal. That's adorable.
Also, Ellen, where are you?
Off to the left from the looks of things.
Well, I mean, like, I'm so used to, like, the trailer question mark.
That was Ellen.
Oh yeah, she has a new home now.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Why couldn't we see Beauty Ellen?
We did see Ellen.
Saw her hand.
Is Ellen the seal?
Ellen's the seal.
Ellen is the seal.
I've been dating a seal this whole time.
On the internet, no one knows you're a seal. But anyway. As for Clark,
anime protagonist.
As for Clark, while Threnody handles those two factions, I think Clark can probably handle Miss Cherry's, because he at least believes that Miss Cherry has a soft spot for him.
Miss Cherry has a soft spot for all of you.
But Clark
and she may have a soft spot for Clark, but more of the, oh, you don't poor baby. You're so precious. So sweet and innocent, precious.
Oh my god, he is so helpless.
Helpless, innocent.
He's basically, okay, with that in mind, he's gonna play up the fact that he is a helpless infant and be like, please help.
Please.
Oh. And
it's the cinnamon roll.
Please, the cinnamon roll. That's fine. Can't spell tonight. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, you have the people to deal the deal, to wheel the deals and whatnot. But like, I still need to know specifically what you're doing. Like, are you having, like, what are you doing? Like, what are the connections you're making here?
My understanding, and please feel free to tell me if this is bullshit, also Dally is typing, is that what we're doing is we are doing what you suggested in getting supplies from the factions who have them to the faction that would be able to protect and escort.
Okay, so basically talking to the Chandri and Miss Cherry to send supplies to the Order, and then have the Order send people to pick up these people from the Nuka plant, and deliver them back to the Order.
That is my understanding, but Dally or Bucky, please feel free to speak up if that's bullshit. And quick question.
Yes, Dally has a quick question. I'll wait. While we wait, Bucky, do you have any objections and/or questions?
Not really, honestly.
How long would it take for the Empire to get there?
For the Empire to get there?
That would take a while.
Probably a half a day to a day more than the Chandri would.
More than the Chandri is what.
Yeah, more than the Chandri. But the issue is less of is more of supplies than people. Oh, I do believe. No, we're not lugging around a sentry bot, Ellen. You gave it to Little Red and Trick.
Yeah.
I remember that specifically because he piloted it back.
Yeah, I remember he was driving it. He crawled into it.
God.
Precious.
Oh,
it was so pure.
I can't wait till you see what he does with the thing, because there's now a story reason things are happening, and it's beautiful. Yeah, the Order can spare people, but not supplies. The issue is, they can't take the kind of hit it would be to get people to the plant and back would take a couple of medical supplies, guns and ammo, and food, and then food for all the people that are there, and to bring them back up.
And they can't spare that.
They can't spare that. But if you could guarantee that, supplies are incoming, that you basically connected them with Chandri and Miss Cherries, and they hashed out a deal we're trying to save some people, but we need supplies. Can you send us supplies? And Miss Cherry's like, yeah, if the Heritage gives me a fusion core, and yeah, I'm totally happy doing that for you guys. And the Chandri basically does it because it's Trinity. They understand. Ask the Empire to run supplies from the Chandri to the Order.
Seems like they'd be faster at it than the Chandri.
Yeah, and they're probably more protected too. They could probably easily protect the court, so they're not going to be attacked. Yeah, they could do that. Belisarius will start trying to get a couple of people to get ready on that, and knowing that they'll have supplies incoming, that's guaranteed because Ezekiel trusts you guys. Which if it payment in extra supplies or just as a favor to us because we're amazing. Basically, she's like, you give because you have a few fusion cores lying around because that's what was powering the spaceship. If you deliver one of them to Miss Cherry, she's like, yeah, sure. Probably enough food to feed 20 people for 2 months.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot of food. That's actually quite a lot of food. The Chandri has more than that at the not the Chandri. The Order has more than that at the moment, but it will definitely help them. And if the Order might cover some, they start hashing out a thing, or maybe if the Order gave them a security duty, they might be able to wheel and deal some other stuff. The other thing,
we're making a whole family.
Yeah, the other thing too is that when that's all done and you're kind of done hashing things out, Father Ezekiel points out that these people don't sound like these people that you are helping save don't sound like fighters, which actually may end up being a good thing because, and he says, we've been discussing things and we think that, well, they think I agree that it might be best for us to have a scavenging portion of the Order and a trade portion of the Order because they didn't have that before. They didn't.
That is excellent thinking.
And he points out that this wasn't his idea; it was someone else's. And he agrees with them. And he says we had some eggheads and some bird brains run numbers. I don't understand half of it, but they say if they can get so many people scouting.
Dally says, "Good thinking, yes."
Was it Snake or Skip? Do you actually ask him whose idea it was? He's quiet for a long, good moment, and then goes, Miss Blissey.
Appropriate owl.
Which, bringing up the fact that Father Ezekiel wants, the order at least wants to do that, Clark's argument to Miss Cherry to try to persuade her to help out would be essentially that more people means more business, possibly more employees.
Yeah, and that's a good thing, but that is definitely more of a long-term kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So her expanding the business like this is good, but she does need, because that
immediate.
that's not an insignificant amount of supplies, and she has them and is willing to trade for them, but she can't just hand them out. Also, which one was Skip again?
Wasn't it Paul's BFF?
Oh yes.
Or BFF plus.
With
Skip
Claire's
is friend.
With Claire's permission, Clark could offer the Nuka Cola we found.
Well, not all of it. Yeah.
I mean, not all of it.
Nuka Cola is like normal.
Nuka Cola still in the factory.
Normal Nuka Cola is actually
Yeah, there's a lot still in the factory. So
yeah, if you tell them that if they have free range to scavenge the Nuka plant, then that might that probably sweeten the deal a little bit.
For Miss Cherry.
Yeah, that's true.
For any of them, really.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though. Like Nuka Cola itself is a dime a dozen. It's everywhere. It's freaking everywhere. Considering like a factory. The special Nuka Cola, on the other hand, that's a bit more. That's got some value behind it and is interesting.
So yeah, Clark, in addition to, employees and business, Clark will suggest, when the people go down to help these people out, they can scavenge the factory and bring you back some of the special Nuka Cola.
If she has, that's basically it. That's the thing, right? Like in scavenging culture, first people there get first dibs. And if you're giving first dibs to her and her people, she'd be like, yeah, that's pretty good too. I'll sweeten the deal for that. She'll throw in some extra supplies and whatnot, and they'll start talking relationships, which is good, and then at some point someone comes in to Father Ezekiel, and you hear about like someone else rang the bell, and he's like, I gotta go deal with stuff. I'll send a few men in the next day to start heading to the Nuka plant.
Dally says also the former cultists don't have to stay with the order if the order can't handle it. Some can go to the followers into the chantry.
They could definitely use 24 people. Even if none of them are warriors, they always need medical people. They always need blacksmiths. They always need, and now that they're creating a whole new branch, they do need scavengers and tradespeople.
Cool.
I mean, they only have 30 people right now, aside from the Vaulties, which probably has 2 or 3 doctors, which they could always use more. 1 or 2, one guy that's a blacksmith, and 1 guy that's kind of operating under him, and the rest are varying levels of fighters, which goes anywhere from straight up trainees, like that guy with a giant sword that kept trying to hit the target in the training room, and obviously was not doing well, to people that actually know how to fight. So it's enough to keep the homestead, but not enough to actually go out and do anything. So they're surviving at the moment, and hopefully, thanks to you people and the connections you're bringing. How many former cultists? I'm gonna say 24, so somewhere between 20 and 24. Quantum Nuka Cola. Yes, because that is a person in itself.
It counts.
It counts. Yes, it counts.
It does not.
And somewhere down the line, you're gonna find a little baby that glows blue. You're like, wait a minute. Hold up.
fuck
Do a
did that
double take.
happen?
Just do a double take.
Wait, hold up. What? So, are you gonna wait until the people of the order come by, or are you gonna leave the Mr. Handy behind to take care of them and protect them while you head south?
Just leave the robot behind.
But
It's a baby
Oh my god.
it looks like a video game. It's adorable.
Yeah.
That's adorable. So yes, are you gonna leave now and leave behind the robot, or are you staying until the order members show up?
Hold on.
I would personally say leave and to leave the robot, but that's just me and Jude. We
Yeah,
need to at
Oswin
least
agrees
wait
with
until they
Jude.
wake up. Yeah,
Oswin agrees with Jude.
Jude is totally okay with waiting at least until they're up and about.
It doesn't. They actually start waking up by the end because the conversation you have with the groups are not